So, if you are watching this video, it's because you want to become a winner. You want to win life. So everybody wants that. Everybody wants to win. Nobody wants to lose. But let me ask you this. Have you defined how are you going to win in life? Do you have a plan for the next year? For the next 3 years? The next 5 years? Do you have a plan for this week? For this month? For 6 months? If you are not planning to win, then you are not preparing, then you are not taking this seriously, or not seriously enough. Because, okay, I'm not talking about journaling. Journaling is an excellent exercise and you can do it, you can practice. Okay? Let me clear that. But I'm talking about detailing the steps that you are going to take every day that gets you closer to what you want in life. Okay? So, that's nice. But if you don't know what do you want in life, what do you want to achieve, then you are not going to make the steps. Then you are not planning. You don't have the method. You don't know the how, and it's okay. So I understand that. But what is not okay, it's to never actually define what you want. Because once you do it, once you define what you want, then the way it lays naturally for you. You will flow. You will see new ways to do it. You will see the resource. You will find the people. It's like the universe itself give you all the methods, give you all the steps, and you will naturally fall into place. Instead of trying to climb, instead of struggling to become better, or to achieve something, to accomplish a goal, you will fall. You and I'm not talking about falling and failing, but I'm talking about like water in a river. You will flow naturally. So the way that I see it, the way I understand it's in my own experiences, once I define what I want, and once I define my goals, what do I want, then, and I set a time, of course, because if you are not setting a time, then you are not being realistic. You can say that you want to make let's say $1 million next month, but is this realistic? Maybe not. Are you making that money, or do you see a way to make that money? Maybe playing the lottery. But well, I'm not against. If you want to do it, it's okay. But in my case, I don't believe in lottery, because you are trying to get lucky at something, and maybe you are not prepared to receive it. But anyways, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about having the steps, having a clear definition of your goals, and a clear definition of what do you want in your life. Let's say, for example, you want to create a business. Okay, what is the field? What are your skills? Do you have money to start? How much? What is your capital? Who is going to work with you? How are you gonna do it? In what time frame of the day are you going to set up and sit and work, how much time do you have to dedicate to that business? So now do you understand? Now I think you are getting what I'm trying to say. Have a clear definition of what you want. Have the clear definition of everything that you set to achieve, and set a time frame. Because if you don't set a time frame, a realistic time frame, then you are planning to fail, and that's not what we want. Okay, so let's put an example more easy, an easier example. Let's say that you want to play the piano, you want to master that skill, you want to be a musician. Okay, so do you need to read notes? Not necessarily. How can you start? Do you have a piano? Well, you can start by saving money and buying a piano, or or going to lessons to piano. Okay, so set the time frame and check how much time do you need of practice to learn or to achieve the level of mastery. That's it. That's it. You just need to dedicate yourself and to the practice, and dedicate yourself to be consistent, to have discipline on doing it every day, so you can achieve what you want. Okay, so I know life can get hard sometimes, and not every day we are motivated, not every day we are we have the time, or things happen in life. But we can understand that one day, maybe even 2 days in a week, you can break the streak, and you are not losing a skill, you are not losing the momentum. Well, yeah, a little bit. You are losing the momentum a little bit if you skip 1 or 2 days. But the principle, the fundamental thing that you need to understand is that you are creating that habit, and that habit will stick to you. You will feel weird, you will feel strange, you will feel that something is missing, because you are missing a day of practice. So that's another thing I want to talk about. It is not 20 days. The common belief is that we need 21 days, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 21 days to create the habit in us. But the science, some studies have concluded that in average we need around 66 days. Some people need more days, some people need less, but on average you need to stick at least 66 days to create that habit and to integrate that habit in your being, in your core being. It becomes something that you don't want to leave, and you get so used that you feel bad, you feel weird, like you feel like not everything, or not everything, but at least something is missing in you, and that is because you are creating that habit. So create a system for you, at what time you are going to do it, what you want to achieve, how much time are you going to dedicate to that practice. And for that system to work, you need to prepare for things that will happen randomly in your life. For example, if you are going to be at your practice, at the place, then you need to prepare yourself mentally and physically with enough time, so you can free that time to dedicate to go to your practice. Okay, so things are not easy, but we don't need to make them more complicated. Things are complicated sometimes by themselves, and yet we, I mean, I include myself, we human beings have the tendency, have the creativity to overcomplicate things when they are so simple. What I've been telling you these 10 minutes, 10 minutes, is that you just need to define what you want and create the steps. Create the steps of how you want to achieve them, and then be consistent and have the discipline to do it every day, and that's it. That's it. Then you give enough time. If it is working for you, you will see little wins. You will take the feedback that you are making progress. And if it is not for you, then change the habit. Just that. But you need to do it. But you need to at least try to give an honest try to that something. If you really want it, then it doesn't matter how difficult, how hard, or how much time it will take it, because you really want it. Anyways, I hope that this video is of value for you. If it is, then give it a like and subscribe. Thank you for sticking this long.